Hi guys, Sam from Manford's Makes. So it is Sunday the 27th of March 2022 and here in the UK it is Mother's Day. So my children aren't actually with me at the moment. They have spent a lovely weekend with their Nana and their Grumps. He's called Grumps because he's grumpy granddad. He's lovely really. Yes, so I will be seeing them later when I go over and I give my mum her gifts. But the children have kindly said that I can open my presents without them being here and show them to all you lovely people on YouTube. And you're wondering, why do we want to see Sam's Mother's Day presents? Well, because they might just contain some yarn. So first of all, I'd like to show you the sweet card that they gave me. It's absolutely massive. And I just thought that was super sweet and lovely of them. So yeah, that's my card. And if any of you in the UK are mums and celebrating today, I hope you have a wonderful day also. I know you guys across the pond don't celebrate until May. So we're lucky that we get it early. And I get it in the same week as my birthday. So again, how spoiled am I? Anyway, on behalf of the children, Mike was a little sneaky. And he went to one of my favourite online shops. They have featured on my channel before. And of course, it is Woolfull. And he has treated, well, the children have treated me to not one, but two mystery bags of yarn. If you saw my address, please do not write it down. I forgot to block them out. Anyway, so the first one, still sealed, is one of the smaller £20 bags. And the other one is the next size up, which is the medium, which is a £30 bag. £30 money, not weight. I've never had a medium. I have had a small before, and I've had the extra large that Mike got me for my birthday. So there is still one mystery bag that I have not received from Woolfull yet. But, you know, there are other occasions throughout the year, or I might even treat myself later on. And that is the large one for £50. So, shall we get on with it and see what's inside? Oh, just a quick little hi to any new family members. Thanks for coming over. Please do stick around. And all of my returning family members, thanks for coming again, guys. So, we'll do the small one first. So, yep, let's open it up. Excuse the crinkling. I know if you wear earbuds, it can really irritate. But for the purposes of it being a surprise and a mystery, I never open before I come on camera. Again, love the fact that they're in brown paper bags so that I can recycle. So, shall we see what's inside? So this is the small bag for 20 Great British pounds. And again, I've got the flyer for their event, and I've got the voucher. If I post a picture on Instagram, I might win £50, which I might consider doing, because then if I get £50, I can get the mystery bag that I haven't had. So, and also I have had a telephone conversation with the lovely ladies at Woolfull in the last few days, and they tell me that this event that I get a flyer for, they are the ones that actually organise and arrange it, and they really wanted me to come. So I will do my very best, but Sheffield is quite far from where I live. I am not making any promises, but if I can make it happen, I definitely will. I have never been to one of these, and I think it would be a great experience. And what I might do is I might try and ask my mum and dad nicely if they'd look after the children, and then maybe Mike and I can go up this way and have a couple of days there as a mini break, but we'll have to wait and see. So I'll keep you posted on that if I do go, and if I do go, of course I'll be taking footage for you to see. So let's get on to the yarn, shall we? So the first thing I'm pulling out is Karen Simply Soft. So you guys across the pond are going to be very familiar with this. I did get some Karen Simply Soft Tweed when I went to the range. That's a yarn haul video in my playlist. Please check it out if you haven't already done so. But this is the original Karen Simply Soft, and it's in this lovely pale silvery dove grey. Nice centre pull there. So let me just read a little bit about it for you. They recommend a 5.5mm hook. It's called Feathered Grey. They say it's a medium 4 weight or an Aran weight here in the UK. Okay, so they say 5.5. Oh, that's for the pattern. So excuse that. They actually recommend a 5mm crochet hook or a 5mm needle, knitting needle. It's machine washable and dryable, 100% acrylic, 6 ounces or 170.1 grams. There are 315 yards or 288 meters. And so far I have one. But that's awesome. That's yarn that isn't so readily available over here in the UK. So I'm pleased to have got that one. What else have we got? So I recognise these two. I've had these in my mystery bags from Woolfull before. They are the Adriaphil Mirage. I think I already have one of this colour, but I certainly don't have this lovely burnt orange colour. Just to quickly recap, these are 55% wool and 45% acrylic. 125 meters, 50-gram ball, made in Italy. You can wash up to 30 degrees Celsius on a wool cycle. No spin. Please do not iron. And I think that's about all I can determine because it is in Italian. So I did my best, guys. But another two lovelies of these. So that's awesome. Oh, I missed one. There's also a green. Look at that lovely dark bottle green. And that is literally the same as the two I've just shown you. So I've actually got 3 now. And don't those two go lovely together? I like those. Awesome. So 3 of those little yummies. Now, this is the Adriaphil Zebrino. I have had some Zebrino in another mystery bag from Woolfull, but the colour of that one was like a grey and a turquoise and an orange. This time, I've got purples and pinks and grey, and I just love the twisted, mild look that this yarn has. So I'll hold this one up to the camera while I read the details. So this is the Adriaphil Zebrino. Made in Italy, 125 meters, 50-gram ball, 53% wool, 47% acrylic. They recommend a 4.5mm knitting needle, no recommendation for hook. Hand wash, it says you can iron, but I won't be. And apparently 7 balls of this will make a sweater. Oh. Okay, so I just absolutely love this. You can tell that there's wool in there. There is a little bit of bite to it. But I reckon for a short period of time, I could wear it next to my skin. But if I was going to make a sweater, I probably would still wear a t-shirt underneath just to be sure. But just look. Look at how gorgeous, especially this deep purple here. I really, really, really like this one. And I'm just trying to see if it's roving or anything like that. I think it is a smidgy bit roving because there are thinner patches in places. But yes, look at that. I love it. 2 of those. And actually, let me just look at the other one a second. This is the same, but this one, I can see this greeny, orangey, browny colour in there. I didn't see it in this one. Oh no, there is green in this one also. Wow, so there's hidden surprises as well. Now that is super lovely. Now I think this would make a lovely scarf or a cowl for the winter time, and that is probably what I am going to use them for. So super happy with those as well. And then I have one more item left in this small mystery bag, and It is something that I already have. I personally bought 3 of these from my local yarn shop. Again, there is a yarn haul video in my playlist. I already have 3 on my shelf. I don't think you can see them. They're off camera. Or can you? Oh yes, this one here. This is the Harvest, King Cole Harvest double knitting. That's how it plays out if you're a knitter. And it is woodland, 90% acrylic, 10% alpaca, 585 yards or 535 meters. You can wash at 30 degrees Celsius, do not iron, cool, tumble dry. They recommend a 4mm knitting needle, no hook recommendation, 150 grams, made in Turkey. Colourway is woodland, the shade is 5205. So this is a 4th one. So I now have 4 of these lovelies, 3 which I purchased myself and 1 in this bag. So actually I could now make an even bigger project should I wish to with all of these. And just to recap, there's greys and creams. There's like this greyish mushroom colour. There's a light tanny peach colour. It really is beautiful. And like I said, I have bought these myself. So I am not disappointed because, like I said, I have an extra one for more project or a bigger project. So yeah, awesome. So just to recap, it was 1 of these beautiful cakes, 2 of these beauties, which I must say are my favourites of this bag, 3 of these beauties, and the Karen Simply Soft. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 balls for £20. And if you watched one of my videos, you will see that I did actually add up the contents of the massive £100 bag that Mike bought me, and you always do get more than what you pay for. They put a disclaimer on their website that actually the £20 Great British pounds will be between 25 to 30, I think, on their website. And that is absolutely true. It really is. You do get more for your money than what you actually pay for. And it's always great to have a mystery bag because you just do not know what's inside. And I get so excited. And I still have 1 to go. So again, this is the medium bag, which is 30 Great British pounds. Again, I haven't converted that monetary amount for you guys. I was just too excited to open them and I wanted to share them with you. So I didn't do any research. I'm so sorry. But I'm sure Google or your electronic devices in the corner of your room will be able to convert it for you. So again, we have the flyer and the voucher. And I have another Karen Simply Soft, but this is a darker grey. It looks quite black on the camera, but it is more of a charcoal grey. So it's the same specs as the other one, but I will just quickly go over it. It's called Charcoal Heather. And you can see that it is slightly heathered in there. 100% acrylic, medium 4 weight or an Aran weight, 5mm knitting needles, 5mm crochet hook. Do not iron, machine washable and dryable, 5 ounces or 141 grams, 250 yards or 228 meters. And actually, this is the Karen Simply Soft Heathers. So they're not actually the same because the Karen Simply Soft is 315 yards, whereas the Simply Soft Heathers is 250. So you get slightly less of the heathered. But that's fine because you can still put them together and create a lovely colour complementary project with those. So that's pretty awesome. And did I tell you everything? I think I did. So that was in my first bag and I got this one in my second bag. So that's lovely. More yarn that I can't get here, which is great. And then I've got, yay, 2 more sugar and cream, more yarn that isn't quite so readily available. I did find sugar and cream at the range, so I know that I can get it from there should I wish. But yeah, yarn from Canada. You don't see it in every store over here, and actually it's quite a trek to go to the range for me. So great that I've got more to add to my stash. And I've got this lovely cherry red colour, which they just call red. It's looking a bit blown out on camera. It's not as bright as this. It's a little more muted. But yeah, made in Canada from 100% cotton, medium full weight, which is an Aran, 4.5mm knitting needle, 5mm crochet hook. It says wash colours separately. No iron. It is machine washable. 2.5 ounces or 70.9 grams. There's 120 yards or 109 meters. There is also a free pattern on the label. So yes, this one, which is red, and this one that is black. So that's awesome. More cotton to add to my collection and colours that I don't already have. So yeah, super pleased with those. And then I have had the Demetra before as well, but different colours. Last time I got 2 different shades of blue. I had like a denim blue and like a sky baby blue. This time, this might be the same, but I think the other one I got was a brighter blue. So I've got this shade of blue. It's looking grey on camera, but it is actually blue. It's an eco yarn. It's the Adriafield Demetra. Hand wash, iron, 4mm knitting needles, 9 balls to make a sweater, 150 meters, 50 grams. It is 45% wool, 45% cotton and 10% alpaca. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So yes, it is more blue, but the camera is showing grey. But this will go nicely as a 3rd shade of blue to go with the 2 that I've already got. So yep. And I also got this lovely purple. Look at that colour. And you can really see the heathered or mild look to the yarn in this one. And it's exactly the same specs as I've just given. I can't read the colour names on these because they're in Italian. And I would hate to say the wrong word and you have no idea what the colour should have been because I've said it so wrong. But yeah, this beautiful purple. Absolutely love it. And this nice blue. So 2 of those to add to my collection as well. Oh, now these look interesting. Oh, I've not had these. These are the Adriafield Bite or Biter? Who knows? Apologies if you are Italian and I am butchering your language, but I have this lovely red, black and white twisted and this black, grey and white twisted, which again, they complement each other lovely. They are 125 meters, 50 grams, 10 balls for a sweater, 4.5mm knitting needle, hand wash, you can iron, 35% polyamide, 30% wool, 30% viscose and 5% cashmere. Oh, and they are very, very, as Bod would say, scarfable. They are lovely, lovely, and they would pair together lovely. And this is another thing that I wanted to mention about Woolfull. It seems that even when they're doing a mystery bag, if they're putting more than one of the same yarn in the bags, they colour coordinate. So they don't go like completely opposite ends of the colour spectrum. They pick colours that can be used together. And I just think that's a lovely personal touch that not a lot of other mystery bags even consider sometimes. So that is another plus point for Woolfull, and they are well worth their money. I really do recommend. Don't forget that they can ship internationally. The only place they cannot ship to at the moment is Europe. And they are happy to send wherever. The lady on the phone said, let your internationals know that we can send there. They are more than happy to do so. And when I spoke to her on the phone, she went above and beyond to fit my needs. This wasn't what I was on the phone to her about. I was on the phone to her about something completely separate. But she is a lovely, lovely lady. They are a wonderful small company. And I will be repeat purchasing. I'm sure Mike will be repeat purchasing for me because he knows how much I love these. And he's always saying, I'd rather buy you something that you want and that you're going to love rather than something that's going to sit in a drawer gathering dust and never seeing the light of day. So he is feeding my yarn addiction. I am feeding my yarn addiction, and Woolfull is doing a beautiful job of feeding it too. And then I just have one more item, which I just got a sneak peek. So do you remember this one here, the Batik Swirl? This is the one where on the unboxing of the £100 mystery bag, Mike was sat next to me. He was showing you off the yarns as well, sat next to me, and I actually made him read the specs on this wool. If you have not seen that video, please do check it out. It's been one of my most popular videos, and Mike has been a huge success when he has co-hosted or co-filmed with me. He did a great job of giving you the specs of this one, and I do believe this one is ocean or deep ocean, blue ocean. So this one is the blue ocean, and I've obviously already had it, but like I said, I've just peeked in the bag and I have another Batik Swirl, but I have a different colour, and it's Sarah's favourite colour. There's pink! Look at that! Now this is such a like vintage, unique kind of rainbow vibe that I'm getting from this one. The colours are not being shown accurately on camera. It is absolutely gorgeous. So let's go over the specs. It is Stylecraft Batik Swirl. There's a free pattern on the reverse of the ball band. It is 80% premium acrylic and 20% wool, approximately 550 metres or 601 yards, machine washable up to 30 degrees, cool tumble dry, cool iron. You may dry clean it. It recommends a 4mm knitting needle, no crochet hook recommendation, and the shade is 3733 Rainbow. Isn't that appropriate? It's a 200-gram ball made in Turkey. Wow, wow, wow. I now have two. I am so super chuffed. So let's just quickly recap what I got in this medium bag. I got this one. I got these two lovelies. I got these two lovelies. I got these two lovelies. And I got this one also. So in this bag, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 balls. So 7 in the small, 8 in the medium. And I can't remember how many balls were in the £100 bag. I think it was like 15 or something. We'll have to go back and look at the video. But these are so worth the money. They really, really are. Customer service is brilliant. I've never had to complain or negatively speak to them. I was actually arranging something for somebody that I got to be careful I don't give it away. So I was actually organising a present for somebody, and she was so super lovely, willing to do whatever. I have told her that I'm a YouTube content creator, and she said that she would check me out. She's thankful that I am giving her business a shout out on YouTube. I just wanted to be open and honest, and I said that there was never anything negative said about her company. It was all so super positive. I thanked her for being so genuine with her mystery bags, that they are worth the money. They are beautiful bags to receive. I will be a repeat customer because I already have been. I think this is probably the 2nd or 3rd time I've ordered from her now, and it's like the 2nd or 3rd time Mike's ordered from her now. She does a really, really good job. She has a passion for yarn. She has a passion for the fibre crafts and the community that goes along with it. She was a little bit shocked and surprised that I said that I was a YouTube content creator. I obviously told her that my channel is Dinky Dinky. But those of you that do watch me do enjoy the content from Woolfull, and she is more than welcome to check me out should she so wish. And she said that she definitely would. So if you ever need to ring them or email them, they are great. Please do order from them if you are tempted. You definitely get your money's worth. And even if you don't get the mystery bags, check out their normal yarn stock and make an order if you wish, because everything on that site is high quality, beautiful, lovely products, and I really don't think you will be disappointed. So Woolfull, if you're watching, thank you so much. A couple of my children watch my videos, so I absolutely love you. Thank you for my presents. And also a big smushy, cuddly, kissy moment for Mike as well, because he managed to do this for me. So mwah, love you loads. And I am so super happy. So what a great Mother's Day for me. So now I'm going to hop off. I am going to go and spend some time with my lovely mum. Obviously, everyone says this about their mum, but my mum really is the best one. And I'm going to be a bit of a child, but no. I'm going to enjoy some nice time with her and give her the presents that we have bought for her, spread the love a little bit. She won't be getting yarn. She doesn't understand yarn, so I got all the yarn. She'll be getting chocolates and sweets and flowers and things like that. So if you are celebrating Mother's Day today, I hope you have a wonderful day. Big squishy hugs. If unfortunately you haven't got your mum around at the moment or she's up in heaven, I really do hope that today is not a bad day for you. Big love and hugs to you. And for everybody else who is still waiting for their Mother's Day, just FYI, maybe treat your mum to a Woolfull bag. Just saying, she won't be disappointed. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I love you loads. I don't know if this is going to be posted Sunday or whether I'll leave it to Monday. So if you don't see me until Monday and Sunday's already been and gone, I hope it was wonderful. Enjoy your crafting time. Enjoy the weather if it's lovely. Be with your loved ones. Be safe, be kind, and I'll see you on the YouTube streets or in my next video. Love you. Bye.